Before the sailors screamed her name, before the rocks turned red with their blood, she was just a girl who loved the sea, barefoot on the Sicilian shore, laughing at the foam that kissed her ankles. She was Scylla, daughter of the sea god Phorcys and the ancient Ceto, a nymph so radiant that even dolphins stilled their leaping just to watch her pass through the shallows. But the gods of Olympus have never loved a beautiful thing they could not control. And Scylla's tragedy was not that she was cruel, but that she was desired by the wrong god at the wrong moment in eternity. Every sailor who would one day die in her jaws had first passed by her singing to herself on the rocks. Not yet a monster, not yet cursed, not yet the thing that nightmares are named after. She was every woman who ever committed the crime of being beautiful in a world run by jealous gods. Her story does not begin with her scream. It begins with someone else's wanting.
Legends are written. Truth is hidden. Like and comment your thoughts. Subscribe.
Her father Phorcys ruled the gray pre-Olympian seas, older than Zeus, older than law, and from him Scylla inherited the sea's fatal paradox, the ability to give life and to drown it in the same breath. Her mother Ceto was the embodiment of sea terror itself, the dark deep, the place ships disappear. Yet she held Scylla with tenderness, teaching her that even the most terrifying things had once been soft. What Scylla desired above all was simply to belong to herself, to swim freely, to choose who touched her shores, to be beautiful on her own terms. But in a world of gods, a woman's desire for sovereignty is the most dangerous prayer she can utter. Her fatal flaw was not vanity, not cruelty. It was trust. She trusted that the sea that bore her would protect her, that her father's name was shield enough, that the world would grant her the same innocence she gave to it. Glaukos, a fisherman transformed into a minor sea god, saw her once on the shore and was so completely consumed by want that he did the most catastrophic thing a lesser god can do. He asked Circe for help. Circe, herself burning with love for Glaukos and furious at his rejection, made her choice swiftly, not to punish him, but to destroy the woman he wanted. The way jealous gods have always dealt with women they cannot reach. Circe went by night to Scylla's bathing cove, a hidden pool carved into the rock by centuries of tide, and poured her black enchantment into the water, the spell designed not to kill, but to unmake. At dawn, Scylla came to bathe as she always had. And the moment her feet touched the water, the world fell apart from the waist down. Dogs' heads erupted from her hips, 6 serpent necks tore from her shoulders, 12 legs thrashing where her lower body had been. She had one choice left, the rocks of the Strait of Messina, where she could wedge her ruined body and stop the pain of existing in a world that had no place for what she had become. She did not choose to become a monster. She chose to stop running from what had been done to her. The cruelest irony of Scylla is this: Glaukos never stopped loving her. Even after the transformation, he cried out for her from the sea below, and she could no longer be the thing he claimed to love, only the monster his love had made her. Odysseus lost 6 of his best men to her mouths. She plucked them from the ship like a hawk takes sparrows, and he could do nothing, not even turn to look, because Circe herself had told him, "Some monsters cannot be fought, only survived." Every sailor who navigated the Strait of Messina spoke her name like a prayer in reverse, not invoking her, but warning the sea she was there. And in doing so, they kept her alive across every generation that followed. We remember Scylla not because she was a monster, but because her transformation is the story of every woman whose beauty made her a target. She survived Circe's hatred by becoming something no one could ever again possess, and that is its own terrible freedom.